Think you know Mexico? Think again. From the world's largest pyramid to the smallest volcano and even the birthplace of chocolate, Mexico is a country full of surprises. Ever wondered who invented color TV or why Mexico City is sinking? Stick around, because fact number 15 will completely change the way you see this incredible country. Let's dive into 16 jaw-dropping facts about Mexico you didn't know. 1. Mexico's official name. It's not just Mexico. Most people think of the country as simply Mexico, but its official name is Estados Unidos Mexicanos, the United Mexican States. This name reflects its federal structure, comprising 31 states and a capital, each with its own laws and government. From the serene beaches of Baja California to the cultural richness of Chiapas, each state offers unique traditions and cuisines. Even their police forces and legal systems differ, so traveling within Mexico feels like exploring an entirely new country with every state you visit. But here's something that might surprise you. Traveling between states often puts your phone into roaming mode. This quirky detail highlights the vastness and complexity of the country's infrastructure. The diverse geography also means you'll find deserts, jungles, mountains, and urban centers all within the same borders. Whether you're trekking through the Copper Canyon or enjoying mariachi in Jalisco, Mexico's incredible diversity is unparalleled. By understanding its true name and structure, you'll appreciate the many layers that make up this vibrant nation. It's not just a country. It's a tapestry of cultures, histories, and experiences waiting to be explored. 2. Mexico City's unique evolution. From Tenochtitlan to CDMX, Mexico City, one of the largest cities in the world, wasn't always the bustling metropolis we know today. In fact, its roots trace back to Tenochtitlan, the Aztec capital built on an island in the middle of a massive lake. The city's original name, Distrito Federal, DF, reflected its role as the country's administrative hub. However, in 2016, it underwent a significant rebranding and became CDMX, Ciudad de Mexico, emphasizing its autonomy and modern identity. What's fascinating is how the city evolved from its lake origins. After the Spanish conquered Tenochtitlan in 1521, they drained the surrounding lakes to build the new city. While this allowed for rapid development, it also set the stage for modern challenges, including severe flooding and the city's alarming rate of sinking, up to 8 inches per year. CDMX now spans not just the official capital but also parts of the state of Mexico, creating a complex metropolitan area. Despite its challenges, the city remains a cultural and economic powerhouse. Home to world-class museums like the National Museum of Anthropology and iconic landmarks like Chapultepec Park and the Angel of Independence, it's a city that bridges ancient history with modern vibrancy. Whether you're exploring its bustling markets or marveling at its colonial architecture, Mexico City offers an experience unlike any other. Its transformation from a lake city to a global capital is a testament to human ingenuity and resilience. 3. Mexico is sinking. Literally. Mexico City's location on a former lakebed has made it one of the fastest sinking cities in the world. Built on the ruins of Tenochtitlan, the Aztec capital that once floated on Lake Texcoco, the city's foundation is naturally unstable. Over the years, the extensive pumping of underground water reserves to meet the needs of its growing population has caused the ground to compress and sink. Astonishingly, parts of the city are sinking by 6 to 8 inches annually, with some areas having dropped over 30 feet in the past century. This poses serious challenges, from structural damage to historical landmarks like the Metropolitan Cathedral, which requires ongoing restoration to remain upright, to severe flooding during the rainy season. The irony. The Aztecs had a sophisticated system of dikes and canals to manage the lake's water. When the Spanish arrived, they dismantled this system and drained the lake, thinking it would make the area easier to build on. The long-term consequences of this decision have left modern engineers scrambling to manage the sinking and mitigate further damage. Despite these challenges, Mexico City thrives. Its resilience mirrors that of its people, who continue to innovate solutions to one of the most unique urban challenges in the world. From floating gardens in Xochimilco to advanced engineering efforts, the city is a fascinating blend of history, ingenuity, and determination. 4. The Great Pyramid of Cholula, a hidden marvel. When you think of pyramids, Egypt's Great Pyramid of Giza likely comes to mind. But did you know that the largest pyramid on Earth by volume is in Mexico? The Great Pyramid of Cholula, located in Puebla, dwarfs its Egyptian counterpart, covering 45 acres and standing 180 feet tall. At first glance, you might not recognize it as a pyramid. Overgrown with grass and trees, it looks more like a hill crowned by a picturesque church, the Iglesia de Nuestra Señora de los Remedios. But beneath this natural facade lies a marvel of ancient engineering. Construction of the pyramid began around the 3rd century BCE by the Olmec Xicalanga civilization. Over centuries, it was expanded by successive cultures, including the Maya and Aztecs, creating a structure rich in history and cultural significance. The pyramid wasn't just a religious site, it was also a political and economic hub. Its strategic location near major trade routes made it a center of commerce and influence. Today, visitors can explore tunnels that run through the pyramid, providing a glimpse into its layered history. The Great Pyramid of Cholula is a powerful symbol of Mexico's ancient ingenuity and enduring legacy. It's a reminder that some of the world's most incredible structures remain hidden in plain sight, waiting to be rediscovered. 5. The world's smallest volcano, a tiny marvel in Puebla. While Mexico is home to some of the world's most active and towering volcanoes, it also boasts one of the smallest, Cuexcomate. Standing at just 43 feet tall, this pint-sized geological wonder, located near Puebla, is often called the smallest volcano in the world. But don't let its size fool you. Cuexcomate has a fascinating story. Cuexcomate is not technically a true volcano, but rather a geyser cone formed by subterranean hydrothermal activity. Its origin dates back over 1,000 years to when nearby Popocatépetl, a much larger active volcano, erupted. This event caused underground magma to interact with water, creating a hydrothermal explosion that left behind the small but mighty Cuexcomate. What makes Cuexcomate truly special is that you can explore its interior. Visitors can descend into its hollow core via a spiral staircase, offering a unique glimpse into the geological processes that shaped it. Inside, you'll find mineral formations and layers of rock that tell a story millions of years in the making. Cuexcomate may not spew lava or ash, but it's a testament to the incredible diversity of Mexico's volcanic landscape. Whether you're an adventurer or a geology enthusiast, this tiny titan is a must-see, proving that even the smallest wonders can leave a big impression. 6. Mexico's multilingual heritage, a land of 68 indigenous languages. While Spanish is Mexico's primary language, the country is home to an astonishing 68 recognized indigenous languages, with over 350 dialects spoken nationwide. This linguistic diversity reflects Mexico's rich cultural heritage and its commitment to preserving its indigenous roots. Languages like Nahuatl, Maya, Zapotec, and Mixtec are just a few of the living connections to Mexico's pre-Hispanic civilizations. Nahuatl, for instance, was the language of the Aztecs and has left a lasting impact on the Spanish spoken in Mexico today. Words like chocolate, tomato, and avocado have Nahuatl origins and are now integral to global vocabulary. Despite this incredible diversity, many indigenous languages are endangered. Efforts are being made to revitalize them through education and cultural programs. Schools in indigenous regions often teach in both Spanish and the local language, ensuring that younger generations remain connected to their heritage. For travelers, experiencing Mexico's linguistic diversity is a journey through time and culture. From hearing ancient songs in Maya during a Yucatan visit to learning a few words of Nahuatl while exploring central Mexico, the country's languages offer a window into its soul. Mexico's multilingual identity is a celebration of its past and a hope for its future. 7. The Birthplace of Chocolate, Mexico's sweet legacy. If you love chocolate, you have Mexico to thank. This delicious treat traces its origins to the ancient Mesoamerican civilizations, including the Olmecs, Maya, and Aztecs. They were the first to cultivate cacao, referring to it as the food of the gods. In ancient times, cacao wasn't consumed as the sweet treat we know today. Instead, it was prepared as a bitter beverage, often mixed with spices like chili or vanilla. This drink, called xocolotl, was believed to have divine and medicinal properties. It was so valuable that cacao beans were even used as currency. When the Spanish arrived in the 16th century, they introduced cacao to Europe. where it was sweetened with sugar and became a sensation. Today, Mexico continues to celebrate its chocolate heritage, particularly in Oaxaca, where traditional chocolate-making methods are preserved. Oaxaca's mole, a rich and complex sauce, often features chocolate as a key ingredient. Visitors to Mexico can experience this legacy firsthand by visiting cacao farms, chocolate museums, and markets selling handmade treats. Whether you're sipping traditional chocolate or enjoying a modern chocolate bar, every bite is a taste of history. Mexico's contribution to the world of chocolate is nothing short of a sweet revolution. 8. A 17-year-old revolutionized television with color. Imagine being just 17 years old and inventing something that would change the world. That's exactly what Guillermo González Camarena, a young Mexican inventor, achieved. In 1934, he filed his first patent for a color television system, laying the groundwork for the vibrant screens we enjoy today. Camarena's invention, known as the trichromatic sequential field system, used a series of rotating color wheels to bring images to life in dazzling hues. It wasn't long before his innovation garnered international attention, earning patents not only in Mexico but also in the United States. By 1940, Camarena successfully transmitted the first color TV signal in Mexico, marking a historic milestone in broadcasting. What makes this story even more remarkable is the accessibility of his technology. Camarena wanted color television to be affordable for the average household, ensuring it wasn't just a luxury for the elite. His legacy lives on every time we turn on our TVs to watch our favorite shows or movies. For travelers visiting Mexico, this piece of history is a reminder of the nation's contributions to global innovation. Whether you're exploring museums or enjoying Mexican cinema, take a moment to appreciate the visionary who brought color to the world. Guillermo González Camarena's youthful brilliance continues to light up screens around the globe. 9. The United Mexican States, more than just Mexico. Did you know that Mexico's official name isn't just Mexico? It's actually Estados Unidos Mexicanos, or the United Mexican States. This name reflects the country's structure as a federation of 31 states and one federal district, each with its own distinct culture, history, and governance. Much like the United States, each Mexican state operates with a degree of autonomy, including its own laws and police forces. From the vibrant streets of Mexico City to the serene beaches of Quintana Roo, the diversity across Mexico is astounding. Traveling between states feels like moving through different worlds, each with its own traditions and landscapes. What's more, the states showcase a mix of indigenous and Spanish influences, resulting in a rich cultural tapestry. Oaxaca, for example, is renowned for its indigenous heritage and traditional crafts, while Jalisco is the birthplace of mariachi music and tequila. This federal structure also has practical implications for visitors. Crossing state lines may result in unexpected quirks, such as changes in local taxes or even your phone roaming. It's a small reminder of Mexico's vast diversity and the unique experiences each state offers. The United Mexican States truly lives up to its name, a mosaic of regions united under one flag. 10. Mexico City is sinking. A cautionary tale of human impact. Mexico City is a marvel of human history and ingenuity, but it's also facing an alarming challenge. It's sinking at an incredible rate of 6 to 8 inches annually. The reason? Its foundation lies on what was once Lake Texcoco, an ancient body of water that the Aztecs masterfully adapted for their city, Tenochtitlan. When the Spanish arrived in the 16th century, they drained the lake to establish a more European-style city, forever altering the region's natural balance. Today, the city relies heavily on underground aquifers for water, but excessive pumping causes the soft, lakebed soil to compress, leading to subsidence. This sinking poses serious risks. Iconic landmarks like the Metropolitan Cathedral and the Palace of Fine Arts are visibly tilted, while modern infrastructure faces constant maintenance challenges. Yet, amid these difficulties, Mexico City remains a resilient and vibrant metropolis. Efforts are underway to address the issue. Innovative projects include rainwater harvesting and reforestation initiatives aimed at reducing dependence on aquifers. For visitors, this sinking city is a living history lesson and a testament to human adaptability. Exploring its ancient ruins, modern architecture, and bustling streets, you'll witness a city determined to thrive despite the odds. 11. Mexico is home to 59 unique corn varieties. Corn isn't just a crop in Mexico, it's a cultural cornerstone. With 59 endemic varieties, Mexico is the birthplace of maize, a gift to the world from ancient civilizations. Corn, or maíz, has been cultivated here for over 7,000 years and remains central to Mexican cuisine, economy, and identity. From vibrant blue and red kernels to classic golden ears, each variety of corn has unique flavors and uses. For instance, blue corn is the star of tlacoyos, while white corn forms the basis of tortillas, tamales, and pozole. The diversity doesn't just reflect culinary creativity, but also agricultural ingenuity. Farmers in Mexico use traditional methods to maintain biodiversity, ensuring that heirloom varieties continue to thrive. Corn festivals, such as the National Corn Festival in Tlaxcala, celebrate this vital crop. These events showcase traditional dishes, farming techniques, and the spiritual significance of maize in Mexican culture. Visitors can even witness ancient rituals that honor the harvest, connecting the past with the present. For anyone exploring Mexico, sampling its corn-based delicacies is a must. Each bite tells a story of innovation, resilience, and tradition. From bustling street food markets to high-end restaurants, the legacy of Mexican corn is as vibrant and enduring as the country itself. 12. A Mexican chemist. Revolutionized birth control. The global impact of Mexico extends far beyond food and culture. It has shaped modern science, too. In 1951, Mexican chemist Luis Ernesto Miramontes Cardenas made a groundbreaking discovery. He synthesized norethindrone, the first active ingredient in oral contraceptives. At just 25 years old, Miramontes forever altered the course of reproductive health. This innovation sparked the development of the birth control pill, giving women unprecedented control over their reproductive choices. Miramontes' work is celebrated worldwide, as it revolutionized family planning and women's empowerment, laying the foundation for social and economic advancements. Mexico honors his contributions in various ways, including naming scientific awards and educational initiatives after him. His legacy also lives on in institutions like the Universidad Nacional Autónoma de México, UNAM, where he conducted much of his research. For travelers, visiting UNAM, or the National Museum of Science and Technology, offers an opportunity to delve into Mexico's contributions to global progress. Miramontes' achievement is a shining example of how one nation's innovation can shape the world. 13. Mexico's women-only transit, a step towards safer commutes. Navigating the bustling streets of Mexico's cities is an adventure, but for women, it can sometimes be a challenge. To address safety concerns, Mexico introduced women-only sections on public transit systems, including buses and metro cars, in major cities like Mexico City and Guadalajara. These pink-marked sections provide a safer and more comfortable environment for women, particularly during rush hours. The initiative has been widely praised for its effectiveness in combating harassment and improving the commuting experience. Women's rights organizations and government agencies regularly collaborate to expand and refine these services. Travelers in Mexico will notice the clear signage and designated spaces in the metro and on buses. It's a unique approach to public safety, reflecting Mexico's commitment to addressing societal challenges with innovative solutions. For female visitors, this initiative offers added peace of mind when exploring vibrant urban centers. From the historic Zócalo to the trendy neighborhoods of Roma and Condesa, women can focus on soaking in the culture without worry. It's yet another example of Mexico's ability to adapt and evolve, ensuring everyone can enjoy its incredible cities. 14. Mexico's chocolate legacy, a gift to the world. Chocolate lovers, rejoice! Did you know that the origins of your favorite treat can be traced back to Mexico? The ancient Olmec civilization was among the first to cultivate cacao, the plant from which chocolate is made, over 3,000 years ago. Later, the Mayans and Aztecs transformed cacao into a revered elixir. For the Mayans, cacao was the food of the gods. They ground roasted cacao beans, mixed them with water, chili, and spices, and consumed the resulting drink during ceremonies and as a daily staple. The Aztecs took this love of cacao further, using the beans as currency. To them, cacao symbolized wealth, power, and divine favor. When Spanish conquistadors arrived in the 16th century, they brought cacao back to Europe, where it evolved into the sweet treat we know today. However, Mexico remains central to chocolate's legacy. Regions like Oaxaca and Tabasco are known for producing some of the finest cacao in the world. Visitors can explore chocolate's rich history at museums such as the Museo del Cacao in Tabasco, or sample traditional hot chocolate at a local market. Whether you're enjoying a steaming cup of champorado or indulging in chocolate mole, every bite connects you to an ancient tradition that continues to thrive. 15. Mexico, the world's largest beer exporter. Raise a glass to Mexico, the world's largest beer exporter. With iconic brands like Corona, Modelo, and Pacifico, Mexican beer dominates global markets, accounting for billions of dollars in exports annually. But the country's beer culture runs much deeper than these household names. Mexico's brewing history dates back to the 19th century, when German immigrants introduced lager-style beer. Since then, Mexican brewers have perfected their craft, creating light, refreshing beers ideal for the country's warm climate. Beyond the commercial giants, a booming craft beer scene offers unique flavors and creative brews. In cities like Tijuana, Guadalajara, and Mexico City, craft breweries are redefining Mexican beer culture. You'll find everything from IPAs infused with tropical fruits to stouts inspired by traditional desserts like cajeta. Beer festivals, such as the Cerveza Mexico event, celebrate this thriving industry, offering tastings, workshops, and a glimpse into Mexico's brewing artistry. Pair your beer with classic Mexican dishes for a full flavor experience. A cold Corona with lime complements fresh ceviche, while a rich stout enhances the smoky depth of mole. For travelers, sampling Mexican beers is more than just a refreshing drink. It's a cultural experience, showcasing the creativity and heritage of this vibrant nation. 16. Mexico's unique indigenous language diversity. Mexico stands out as one of the most linguistically diverse countries in the world, boasting 68 officially recognized indigenous languages and over 350 dialects. These languages are spoken by around 7 million people, reflecting the country's rich cultural and ethnic heritage. Some of the most widely spoken indigenous languages include Nahuatl, Maya, Zapotec, and Mixtec, with each tied to ancient civilizations that shaped Mexico's history. These languages aren't just relics of the past. They are living, breathing parts of the culture, influencing Mexican traditions, cuisine, and art. Take Nahuatl, for example. Words like chocolate, tomato, and avocado originate from this Aztec language. Meanwhile, Maya is still spoken in vibrant communities across the Yucatan Peninsula, where traditions such as weaving, storytelling, and cuisine thrive in their original cultural contexts. Efforts to preserve and promote these languages are ongoing. Cultural festivals, educational programs, and literature in indigenous languages aim to keep these tongues alive for future generations. UNESCO even recognizes Mexico's indigenous languages as an essential part of the country's intangible cultural heritage. For travelers, exploring Mexico's linguistic diversity offers a deeper connection to its people. From hearing traditional songs in Oaxaca to learning basic phrases in Maya during a Yucatan visit, engaging with these languages is a rewarding way to honor Mexico's extraordinary cultural depth. From its ancient languages to its modern beer culture, Mexico is a mosaic of fascinating stories and unparalleled richness. With 16 jaw-dropping facts, you've glimpsed the heart of a nation that's as dynamic as it is timeless. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this journey. Subscribe for more incredible discoveries, and let us know your favorite Mexican fact in the comments. Until next time, keep exploring, and don't forget, Mexico is waiting for you to uncover even more.